There's a quick story. 10, 15 years ago, you guys were still in preschool. David put out a tweet. He was like, who wants to play for me? Who wants to open for me in some festival? And I tweeted, I was like,
there you go.
Me.
I'll do it.
And my music community, like my friends, were like, no, bro, you can't do that. David Guetta is mainstream. It's a bad look, But I'm not them. I'm me. Like, I know what I want, I knew even... There was a lot of also negative comments about our collaboration before it came out. Like, why would you go there? Because he's a super commercial guy and the music is different. But we aligned. I mean, we were in studio at the same time. It wasn't, like a remote thing. We booked a studio in LA and we were there. We started the song together, like literally. We worked on the song together.
And dare I say it, he needed you more than you needed him.
I don't know.
No, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Okay, you first. You go first.
All right. So, I don't know if you were aware, when I was walking on stage, I went back to hug someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yes.
So my son was like, oh, David is calling you. And I went back. That's why I mentioned him. Like, I spoke about what we did together, He's... just even outside music,
He's
like
a great guy.
with advice, how to like structure my stuff internationally. He's been doing it for a while. Sometimes he just throw me like random gigs. Like there's a guy who wants to book you, and he's like, "How much do you charge for these things?" And I wait because this is David Guetta, because he charges gazillions. So let me see how much he thinks I'm worth. I'm like, I don't know, bro.
Do you know why I say he also needed you? As much as it was great to catapult you to a different spotlight in the world, with his sound, and I love all of his songs, the Sia songs, all of that commercial stuff. Come on, I was a tax of him. I guess the Buddha may see it at the end of the day. But with Drive, there's something that happened that almost toned him down and entrenched him deeper. And so, for instance, his songs are big, right? But they're also fleeting. Like, they're hot, they number one, and then they pass. But Drive has just hung.
He knew what it was doing.
Exactly. So you gave him, like, deeper roots as much as he gave you 3 miles down the road. But you said, so he went 3 miles down the road, but you said, let's go 3 miles deep. And I think that's why you guys
agree. Even with the artists we chose, it was a different singer at first singing the song.
Not Delilah.
I kept saying, she sounds too pop.
Right.
And he was like, bro, it's fine. Let's leave her. I'm like, no, let's find someone else. And he's like, cool, find someone else. Then we tried different people. We even had London Grammar singing the song at some point.
They said no to London Grammar.
Yeah, and then Delilah sounded amazing. And I sent him the song and his response was, I am falling asleep. It was a joke. It was like, man, this voice, I am falling asleep. It was so much fun because what was important for him wasn't for me, and what was important for me wasn't. But eventually, we met halfway through, and Delilah was on the song, and the song it became like the biggest record of my career.
That's amazing.
On that note, the Parktown Boys are in studio, and there's one song they want to say hello and goodbye to you with. The song that you say changed your career. Black Coffee, David Guetta, Drive, Parktown Boys.
No way.
Take it away.